So now the part that you may or may not struggle with because it's so hard to narrow it down. I was calling it the Fast Five, but my executive producer, not my producer, Stephen is my producer. My executive producer is my awesome and beautiful wife, Donna. So she critiques absolutely. She critiques every single podcast. She said, I don't like you calling it the Fast Five, because she felt like if the guest wanted to elaborate on some of them, they should be able to. And calling it the Fast Five kind of narrowed it down where they couldn't do that. So we're not calling it the Fast Five. We're calling it the Five Favorites, I think is what it is. So anyway, you can choose from 5 men who've inspired you, which you kind of covered those, so we can put that to the side. Maybe 5 women that you could mention besides your mom. Or you could give us your 5 heroes of the faith, which could be biblical or in current life. Or you can give us your 5 maybe favorite scriptures, favorite passages, favorite books. So which of those 5 would you like?
Wow. Well, let me count them as I go. Number 1, my mother.
Okay.
Great influence, as well as my wife, who has kept me focused.
There you go. Yep.
So those 2 are vital.
Okay.
And of course, my daughters and family have always been supported. But my two, I'd say mom and my wife especially has kept me balanced.
Your mom and your wife, Betty, and then your daughter, Kim.
And the Apostle Paul has always been, and Psalmist David, they have been 2 that I love all that, besides Jesus and his teachings, of course.
Of course.
Paul's writings, I did a lot of study there and a lot of teaching of his material stuff. And then David, of course, the Psalms and all of his stuff. Yep. Psalm 34 is my favorite psalm.
Okay.
And it's got a lot of the victory verses. I quote a lot in my ministry of my sermons. But Psalm 34 can get you through a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and just be a comfort and strength. And it'll get you through the tough times and be joyful in the good times. Verse Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. It's a verse. I love it because I've seen it come to pass, and I love it because things happen I don't understand, don't like, don't want it, don't make any sense. But that verse tells me there's a reason somewhere there for it, and eventually I'll find out. And if I don't find out in this world, it don't make any difference anyhow.